And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Conley with it. Abdur-Rahim. 6 to shoot. Here's Gay. No good on the three. And it's the Suns with the ball. Now here's Marion. Shot, high post. There's the block. But he stays with it. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And here's Conley. They set the screen. Rudy Gay on the wing. Gay left side. Into Marc Gasol. Here's Gasol. And the Suns making a change here. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
On defense, Memphis. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Chambers. Stoudemire. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Now Conley. Pass to Gay. And he gets the bucket.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And here is Stoudemire. Stoudemire left side. Westfall. Drills it from outside.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Conley. Outside Gasol. Gay with it.
Oh, goodness!
And here's Phoenix. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Westfall. Here's Chambers. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will... Go to the line. A three-point play chance here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Memphis trailing here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, they set the pick. Outside Conley. Gay right side. Gay right side. Out to Conley. Off target from three-point range. Nash outside. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Gasol. Gay outside. Pass to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Gasol. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Nash outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off. Grizzlies making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Now, here is Bibby. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Booker. Back to Nash. Fires from the corner. Can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Bibby. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
The Suns making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. The Suns leading. Now here's Nance. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Outside Randolph. Back to Bibby. Fires for 3. Posey. And that one's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Outside Dragic. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. And here's Bibby. Outside Randolph. Back to Bibby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Booker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Now Nance. And a missed layup.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Battier with it. The game now all time. Marion outside. Marion right side. Pass to Nance. And he makes good on the layup.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing? Here's Booker. Pass to Nance. Nance, right side. Here's Booker. No good with the triple.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Battier. All sorts of time, and the basket good. 5 points in the game.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Marion, right side. And foul called. That's good. for Marion. And Marion drops them both. Williams with the ball. Pass to Anthony. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Outside Dragic. Now here's Nance, and Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Westfall. Back to Stoudemire. Lays it up and banks it in. And here are the Grizzlies now. Trailing by 2. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Williams. Now Randolph. Now Battier. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Randolph. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Fast break. Here they come. Johnson right side. That's good. And here is Anthony. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now Williams. Back to Anthony. Pass to Williams. Anthony with it. Fires the 3. And that one's good. 5 points in the game.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And it's good. Here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Randolph. Now here's Anthony. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here's Chambers. And here's Nash. From deep three-point range, and another 3 from Nash.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Anthony. Back to Williams. And stolen by Nash. And here they go. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Anthony with it. 8 points for him. Outside Williams. Back to Anthony. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Pass to Stoudemire. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
They struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but that's changed. They're almost at 85% for the game now.
Outside Conley. Good. Here's Nash. 9 points in the game so far. Chambers. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line. They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the stripe.
And the Suns here with a different look. He's perfect from the line this time. And here we go with Michael Conley. Gay outside. Pass to Gasol. That's his first personal foul. And the Suns making a change here. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Suns leading. Here's Kidd. To the paint. Here's Marion. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Conley. Back to Gasol. Covered by Nance. To the middle. It's stolen by Nance. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Marley off target with his 3. Now Gay trailing by 4. Here's Conley, kicks it out to Gay. Marion with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Uncovered. And too long on the shot. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. Soft touch off the glass. So it's Phoenix now. Outside Kidd. Marion with it. And he's knocked off. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And here is Conley. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Gay. Now here's Gasol. Guarded by Marion. His first shot coming late. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Suns on offense. They lead by 1. Back to Kidd. Here's Marion. Marion backing down. And the foul called on Paul Gasol. That's his first foul. And the Suns call time. And the Suns making a change here. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Booker. 5 to shoot. Can't hit.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Conley. And unable able there to get the go-ahead bucket. Here's Booker. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Nash outside. Here's Chambers. Here's Chambers. Here's Booker. Lets it go with a three. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Gay left side. Abdul-Rahim. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Nash. Chambers uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Outside Gasol. Back to Bibby. Pass to Gasol. Backs down. Fires it up. Hits the jump hook.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Here's Nash. Here's Booker. There's the three. That's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now, here's Bibby. Now, here's Bibby. 5 points in the game. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Rahim. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for him. And the Grizzlies making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Nash. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Booker. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. They push it up 4 on 3. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Nash. The tray. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Back to Gay. Shoots the 3, and he gets it to go. 7 points in the game. Nash outside. Nash right side. Can't cash in from close range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Pass to Gasol. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And here's Nash. 12 points for him. Booker inside. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Nash. Good.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
And here is Conley. Pass to Bibby. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Nash. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Memphis leading. Now Conley. And the shot is good. And it's the Suns with the ball. Johnson up top. And fouled hard. And that one falls for Johnson. So Johnson hits two of them. And here comes Conley. Right side, Conley. Back to Gasol. And he gets it to go. Dragic with it. And blocked.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
Pass the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here is Gasol. Outside Conley. Kept alive with the second effort. It's blocked. And here we go. Now here's Dragic. No good from Dragic. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Gasol. Now here's Conley. Right side Gasol. Gay outside, and it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's the screen. Here's Gasol. Pass the game. Now Gasol. Lock at 6. Now here's Gasol. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. The Suns trailing. Westfall. Outside Dragic. Dragic left side. Westfall. Bangs on the trifecta.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play it.
So for the Suns, now Conley. To the inside, here's Gasol, and the layup's good off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Marley. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
What a clutch performance. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Now here's Conley. And stolen by Nash. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gasol. Back to Gay. Now here's Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the right angle. Now here's Nash. Nash left side. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's the first, Nick. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Free throws don't get much bigger than that, but he made it look easy to put them in front.
Here's Conley. And the layup is good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Nash. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 20 points for him. And here is Conley. Down low. Pass to Gay. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. And that is good. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Chambers. Booker. Here's Booker. From downtown. The shot will not go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trick. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
Here's Gay. He's off from 3. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Stoudemire. Yes! Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Suns making a switch here. Abdur-Rahim. Back to Conley. Oh, hammered! And he'll go to the line. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Now, here's Hornacek. Now Hornacek. They could win it. Oh, he got it! So it's the Suns. Steve Nash.